Nah,
You know
the
who
bad
else
guy.
is really good?
It's Die Hard for kids, bro.
You know
It's
who
Die
else
Hard
is
for
really
kids.
good actor? But again, there's so many that you can say about this.
I'm waiting for someone to mention a woman in this list, by the way.
I already thought about that.
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell.
Love him.
Steve Carell's good.
Love. If you ever want to feel awkward,
Watch that. If you want to feel awkward, watch that drama movie
Watch
he
The
did with
Office.
Channing Tatum.
watch The Office where he makes
No,
it,
no.
right?
That's a fucking weird
Yeah,
one.
I
That's
know
a
the
weird
one.
role for him.
Right, Interstellar.
Interstellar.
Brilliant
It's good.
fucking movie.
Interstellar's
Brilliant.
good. I gave up on series. And come on, there's other than maybe Breaking Bad, you can't point me to a series where the ending is better than the beginning. You can't do it. You can't. No one can.
Even Friends.
Because logistically,
Friends is shit.
logistically, if you make a move. Here we go. Episode number 22. 22. The live counted as at 21.
Okay.
So this is episode 22.
I stopped
Nice.
counting.
You stop counting at some point. I'm going to lose track at some point.
Yeah,
don't
mate, I've
worry.
hit my limit of numbers. So it's not a choice for me.
You've run out of fingers, ain't you, Andoni?
Yeah, bro. 20 is like,
Two of these.
yeah. And my pinky confused me because it's small, so I'm like,
Is that half?
Half, yeah.
Is that 3/4? What's
started
that?
that
now?
episode.
sometimes I pull my two pinkies for one. No, my toe pinky.
Oh, your toes.
Yeah.
Nice.
My foot fingers.
Your
Your
foot
foot
fingers.
fingers, nice. Or your gloves for your feet.
It's like I wish there was gloves
Your socks.
for my feet. You mean gloves?
You mean socks?
Or what was the other one? A bird leaf.
A bird leaf.
A bird, so a feather.
A
A bird leaf. You
Eastern
need
European.
help.
Have you seen the one with the bananas? How would you describe bananas?
No.
How yellow?
Yellow tree dicks.
Well,
Technically.
Yellow tree dicks.
technically
Technically.
it works,
Whoa.
right?
It does.
Yeah. So
Never call them bananas again.
funny enough, we were just talking about actors.
Yeah.
We were talking about how sexy Johnny Depp is in the eyes of the world.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, should have led with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like they're just.
And comparing him to Leo, and maybe today's going to be a good episode to talk about movies. Just
sure.
a general approach to movies
Well,
and
that's a
movie
good
stars.
comparison. Who's had the better films out of
The
Johnny
best,
and Leo?
better
No.
actor is Leo.
For me,
hands
it's Leo.
down.
For everyone, it's Leo, I think. Not for everyone.
As an actor, yeah.
But as a person and like a sex theme rock, kind of mysterious, emo, goth, the whole fucking shebang, Johnny Depp is the guy.
He's a bit weird, isn't he?
Do you know any 65-year-olds who paint their nails?
I don't know any 65-year-olds.
I bet you there's a lot of them that are just not on TV.
You know what always amazed me about Johnny Depp, other than the obvious, like, because
What?
he is a good-looking guy,
Yeah.
and he can act,
Yeah.
and he can play the guitar, and he can,
Yeah.
he's got
he's quite
sick
talented.
style. He has never hit the gym.
He's not that kind of guy.
The man on my
Bro, he loves his
man
red
in my-
wine. Do you know that, right?
Sorry?
He loves his red wine. Do you know how much money he spends on wine? Fuck the gym to him.
What I'm trying to say is that he never needed. He's
Yeah, but that's
he's
because of all the
sexy
drugs.
in
They
a,
keep you-
in a non-masculine way. Do you understand? Even lesbians like him. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
You mean he's androgynous?
He's not The Rock or Vin Diesel, and
No.
and women look at him and go, "Whoa!" You
no,
know?
no, he's not an alpha male in
No,
that
No,
sense.
he's the kind of guy
not a
where they
butch
want
guy.
to just have one night with,
He's not the
He's not a
he's not the
protector.
masculine type of man. He
But
doesn't
I-
have that.
I don't think
attraction
he's
to him.
also the very romantic type. He's kind of in the middle.
No,
Like, I
he's-
reckon a night with him would be weird.
I think you said it earlier. I think the key word with Johnny Depp is the mystery. He's
a
so
mysterious
quiet.
guy, yeah.
He's so
yeah, but
quiet.
you don't know what to expect. He could just
Yeah,
pull
but
out shit out of a
that's-
box.
ladies like that. Ladies like that. Oh, I might
it's
die
not
tonight.
you.
know,
He's
like,
putting himself. You're not there. It's a woman.
I would
you
just
don't have
think
to be
of like
prepared
the
for
weirdest shit
something.
to do.
yeah, I'm gonna go out with Johnny Depp. I don't know. I don't know what he's
expecting I'm expecting a python to jump out behind the curtains or some shit.
no,
Like, I
A
don't know.
woman likes the mystery.
Yeah, it's part of it.
Even if he's a little bit dangerous, even better.
If they're okay with a bit of blood. Don't forget,
I
they
saw,
see blood once
I
a
saw
month.
a meme the other day
Yeah.
that goes, someone's asking how to get dumped. And you get a reply saying, "Oh, just be a nice guy. They hate that shit."
True.
It's true.
If
I
you're
can
too
attest
ni-
to that.
If you're too nice and a pushover, they'll just shit on.
Well, it's the story of my life, Andoni.
But
Movies.
Yes.
yeah, but
Leo is a beast in his own world. I want to think he's a good guy.
All right, let's do this
As a person.
Well, he's actually done. You know, like what's that actor? The funny one, the white guy.
That
Paul
narrows
Rudd?
it down.
It does.
Paul Rudd.
No.
Give me one film of his.
No, did I say actor?
Yeah.
Rapper.
Sorry, rapper. Little Dicky.
Little
Oh,
Dicky.
yeah, the Jewish guy.
He made a song about the world.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
That was a good song.
Yes, good
was
song.
a
And at
good
the end
song.
of it, he I knew this before that, but he even says, you know, Leo's actually a guy that we should all follow, like because
He's
he's
trying
actually
to
doing a
do
lot
this
of
shit.
good stuff
Yeah.
for.
Climate change and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
he's
yeah.
advocating.
He gets criticized though by trolls about you're trying to save the planet while you're traveling on your private jet.
Yes.
You know,
Oh,
but
your
that's just
carbon
trolls.
footprint.
That's just internet trolls.
That's stupid.
Yes.
That's just
Like as
Yes.
if that's gonna make a massive difference. That one guy, the shit that he's doing to help is
Yeah.
much more.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to do a little, not a game, but just give me your opinion. Give me your top 5 best actors
Actors.
in order.
Oh, for
Actors
fuck's
in
sake,
order.
In order.
That's worse.
Yes.
That's so much worse.
Yes.
Fool.
What, of all time, or from what I know, or 'cause
Just
I don't,
your
I don't know
personal
everyone.
favourite.
All right, so I'm gonna start here. I'm just gonna throw the names
All
out
right.
there, and I'll start.
We won't do it in order. Just your top 5.
So I've definitely got Leo up there.
Sylvester Stallone's number 1, bro.
No, come on, get out, get out, get out. Imagine that's your top actor in the world.
It means you've seen no films.
You've
It
seen
means
just
you're
Rocky
a
and Rambo.
massive,
Rocky and Rambo.
You know,
that's
you're a
it.
massive 80s action film
Yeah.
star. You know, movie.
Come on, every fan of Sylvester and Arnold, they know they're
Even
not
they
the best
know.
actors.
Even they
No,
know.
that's
You
not
know?
what it's about.
Yeah,
That's not what it's
not
about.
what it's
Oh,
about.
bro, Arnold was trashing himself the other day on a live show. He was saying, bro, they paid hundreds of thousands for a pronunciation coach and a fucking accent coach.
And I come out
And
talking like
obviously
this.
It didn't work, like, he's like,
What can you do about this
like,
situation?
Nothing happened, bro. It was
Nothing.
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 But it makes it better.
It
All
does.
these classic movie quotes.
Yes, it does.
You know?
But yeah, so it's Leo, you said?
So I've got Leo. I want Denzel in there, right?
Okay,
I
okay.
fucking love Denzel.
okay.
So that's
Okay.
2, right?
Yep.
So far, Leo is over Denzel.
Yeah.
We'll put it there.
That could, I don't know.
No, it's his personal opinions.
Denzel is the same guy one too many times in the movies. You know, just
He's
like,
not as versatile.
Just like Samuel L.
You wanna
Jackson,
say,
he's
yeah.
always the same guy.
Yeah.
That's why he's never.
Which is
you know.
awesome.
Let's talk about the same guys. Jason Statham.
Well, yeah, Jason
Well, yeah,
Statham,
but that's
The
what
Rock.
he's not in that list, is he?
The Rock did the same
Bro-
movie 5 times.
Bro, The Rock. I
Jungle.
don't know which one I'm
Oh, yeah.
watching. I don't know which movie it is.
Yeah, it's
If you just-
Jungle and The
if
Shirt.
If it was like back in the day where you're clicking through channels,
Yeah.
and you didn't actually find the movie, you wouldn't know if it's
Yeah.
Jumanji, Back into the Jungle. You
The
wouldn't
River,
know, you
the-
wouldn't know which one it is.
Yeah.
Like, there's no difference.
All right. So far these 2. This isn't going to be a perfect list because it's on the spot, right?
Let me. I think let's both add.
Go on.
Because 5 is a lot, bro.
Okay.
Jim Carrey, for me.
I wouldn't have him in my top 5.
I
I'll
wouldn't have
tell
him
you
either.
why. Because obviously he's so good at being himself. But when I saw 23,
Yeah, man.
I was.
He's crazy in 23. He's good.
I was,
I liked him in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Yeah. Like
He's got
He
range.
can do drama
But
as well.
I think that's what catches you off guard with Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
He's so good at that crazy character.
You know what though, bro?
And then he comes and gives you this serious.
This
so
is
it catches
this
you off
doesn't
guard.
count in the numbers from 1 to 5. It only counts for the series. Ross and Rachel
In Friends.
in Friends.
Yeah.
Those acting scenes.
Though
are-
that was great acting.
because it's real. They are actually going through shit in real life.
Yeah.
Everyone was in love with fucking Jennifer Aniston. All of them,
Of course.
just in turns.
Of course.
You know, so it must have been a whole. Can you imagine?
Yeah,
bro?
when you got your nipples out, like, you know.
You know what? They don't. It's actually
No,
the
bro.
bra they're wearing is just.
Bro, there's no bra. I've extensively researched
No,
this.
there's a
okay?
pad. There's a pad.
A nipple pad, is it?
Yeah, to hold the boobs up, but not to hide the.
No, because
the
usually,
strand.
okay,
but
so
usually they
nipples.
put tape over.
No, they weren't trying to hide it by.
Nah, bruv, she
That's
just
not
put
what
her
I'm saying.
top on and went
Oh,
out there
yeah,
to act.
man.
But
That's
they
it.
weren't
There was no
boobless.
bra.
Sorry, they weren't braless.
No, they were.
Maybe
They're
it
bouncing
wasn't.
around too freely, Andoni.
Was
There's no
there a lot
support
of
there.
bounce? Was there a lot of bounce? Or
In-
you're just imagining the bounce?
Exactly.
Because I'm
I'll have
trying
to
to
go
remember
back.
back, and I don't think
They
there was
wear
much of a
those-
bounce.
Bro, you don't have
There
tits.
wasn't.
Yeah.
You've seen boobs without
my
bras,
mind, there was a
bro.
bounce.
You've seen boobs without bras. There's
I'm
bounce.
not telling
But
you
they're
they were
not
solid
massive.
stuck. They wear those fucking sticky shit, bruv, that holds them up, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't cover the nipple like a bra does because there's no padding.
So it's gonna
Understand?
stick out still.
If you look at most of the episode, you will see bra straps. You will see it. I've got, bro. Just notice. Let your imagination
not a very
go
good
sleep.
bra. No, I can't. I can only see the nipples now.
We all want. Anyway,
So, bro, I wanna throw Heath Ledger in there,
He
but I'm
died
struggling.
too soon.
But I'm struggling
Will
because
Ferrell.
No.
hey, feel this? Tell me that doesn't feel like a cock.
That was made up.
Yeah,
That
and,
was
Most of his
Paul
shit's
Rudd.
made up.
Yeah, Paul Rudd
Most of
was-
his shit is made up.
Rudd was, he was
Anchorman,
dying.
fucking insane.
Oh man,
There's so many good quotes
those
in that
movies
film.
are crazy.
You know, I've never seen them. I've only seen
What?
them.
No, you should watch
You
it,
need
bro.
to watch
Bro,
these films.
It is punchline after punchline after punchline.
Bro, it's-
I've watched
it's
all the. You
ridiculous.
know what I've
What's-
watched though? I've watched the outtakes, the
Yeah, yeah,
bloopers.
yeah,
the
yeah,
bloopers.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's enough, you know.
No, you
like-
need to watch it.
What's
with
it?
the panther scent.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to remember the quote.
It works 60% of the time, every time.
that makes
That's
no,
a great sales pitch. You know,
that makes
6%.
no sense.
that's
No.
a great sales pitch. Every time, 60% of the time.
But yeah. So
I'm struggling to put Heath Ledger.
so
I
wait,
really wanna.
Who we got?
Johnny Depp, Leonardo DiCaprio,
Yeah.
and Denzel.
Denzel.
Definitely in my
These
top
are
5.
two base. I think everyone agrees.
Yeah.
Apparently, the best actor in the world is do his accent, the English guy, Sean Connery.
Oh, Sean speaks like this.
Apparently, he's.
Back in the day, was very good. And,
It was
So
But
if you're gonna do that,
so,
we
yeah.
gotta talk about De Niro. Bro.
Out of the older boys, I was gonna consider De Niro, and
Right there.
I'm struggling to remember his fucking name.
What was
Gangs of New York,
it?
Lincoln,
Daniel
Daniel
Day-Lewis.
Day-Lewis. Bro, Daniel
that
Day-Lewis.
motherfucker, that motherfucker.
He
Daniel
hasn't done a lot of
Day-Lewis.
films like the one
But
he
the
has
ones he
done.
does,
My face was stuck there for a second. I had
bro.
to-
I remember the first movie
The
I saw
Last
with
of the
him.
Mohicans.
The first movie I saw with Daniel Day-Lewis was The Gangs of New York.
Brilliant film.
And DiCaprio's in that
In
one
that,
as well.
yeah, that's a
right?
brilliant
and
film.
There's a lot of tits. And I was a kid, right? I was
Tits.
about
tits. You say
tits.
I like
yeah, just tits out.
Even though I'm lactose,
You know?
tits. Are good.
And I was 10, 11 years old, and my dad had a range of DVDs. You know, DVDs
yeah.
were new at the time.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that
Well, they
looks-
were new.
at the time. Yeah.
Oh
they were
yeah, I
brand new.
remember the switch from
Yeah,
a tape.
from tape to
Fuck,
yeah,
we
man.
went through all of that.
Keep in
Yeah,
mind,
yeah.
it took longer for us here as well
Yes.
than the
yeah.
rest of the world.
Yeah, this is early 2000s. I'm
Yeah.
talking about. You know, over there they already done shit. I
I'm
don't know.
so
They're on
lucky to be
Blu-ray.
old enough to have gone to Blockbusters.
Yeah.
In
Let's see
England.
how that works.
Yeah,
England.
rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So I watched that movie when I was like 10, 11, and I'm like, whoa, this is fucking great.
A lot-
Blood,
a lot of
tits,
shit.
swearing, everything. And I
You
watched
the
it
other
recently
one.
again.
There Will Be Blood
There
with
will-
Daniel Day-Lewis.
yeah, I've watched that as well. So I've got De Niro, DiCaprio, Denzel, Daniel Day-Lewis, and I need one more. Who's my next one? You did say
Will
Last
Smith?
of the Mohicans. I did think of what's his name?
What's his name?
The actor in Last of the Mohicans. The alcoholic guy.
Unfortunately, the fifth one is
Forgot his name.
Will Smith.
That's what I'm saying.
We can't take away his acting.
All right, let me throw another
He's
name out.
sick.
Yeah, Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy
Tom
also.
Hardy's good.
He's also, but he hasn't.
Tom Hardy's
no one's
very
gone
good.
to the extent of Will. I'm sorry, they
All right,
haven't.
let me give you some classic names out there.
He's
See if
the
they
guy.
get included. Brad Pitt.
Yep,
He's,
he's,
a
up
good
there
actor.
too.
But
Tom Cruise.
He's not in my top
Tom
5.
Cruise.
Not in my top
No.
5.
No?
Nope.
These are like supposedly...
I love Brad Pitt, bro, because of Troy, because of many movies, right?
But he's been also shit in a lot of
Benjamin Button.
Benjamin Button.
That was, bro. His accent was his Jamaican accent at some point. It
Oh,
was.
no. Oh, no, that's the different film.
Was that a different
that-
film?
yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
that's the one where he's an angel or something.
Yeah, that one. That
Yeah,
one. You see, when you watch
Killing
things when
Joe
you're a
Black
kid,
or something.
Yes.
when you're a kid and you watch
Yeah,
movies, you You need
Associate.
to watch everything as an adult again. After
yeah.
you're 25, trust me, watch everything again.
Bro,
Because you
I'm
don't
watching-
know anything.
I'm watching shit that I watched 5 years ago, and I'm
Yeah.
seeing it with a
You're like,
completely
whoa.
new eye. Yeah, like,
of course.
a lot of things
5
you
years
missed
ago.
out. Yeah,
Imagine. Yeah, I know. So yeah, Tom Cruise is not. Although what's that one with the barman, the bartender?
Oh, cocktails.
I love cocktails,
Yeah.
bro.
That was a good
That's
movie.
one of my favorite movies ever, bruv. I love that movie.
Top Gun, bro.
Top Gun. Yep.
I'm between
Second
for my
Top Gun.
number 5, Matthew McConaughey and
Alright.
and The Martian.
Daniel. No.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. The range on both of those guys
Very
is
good.
amazing. From funny to aggressive to drama, right? That's my thing with Will Smith. He has the range of everything, but he's always a bit of Will Smith. I don't know. Every character he does, from Men in Black to
So like what,
Hitch
like Robert Downey
to-
Jr.?
Yeah, like Robert Downey Jr. He's always got the essence
But that's
that
them,
he
innit?
never let go. Yeah, but then
A little bit them.
Yeah, but Jason Statham's has got the same issue, right? To
No,
me, it's an
Jason
issue.
Statham is the only one who's solid.
You know,
He is the same.
He has one role.
yeah, Statham.
I am the beekeeper.
You know what? The
mechanic.
Beekeeper is the Mechanic's a shit movie. The Beekeeper is the
Yeah.
only one where I actually saw
A bit of range.
a bit of emotion and like.
You're actually acting. Wow.
Even when he was in a comedy, he was acting like Jason Statham.
Of course.
In the comedy.
So I think-
I've jumped out of.
Yeah.
What was that movie? I want to watch it again.
The one with all of them, right? Where they get all the action.
No Expendables.
No,
no. There
no,
was
no.
another spy movie, bro.
Where he's like exaggerate. I jumped out of a plane and landed.
I think it's with a fat chick, the actress,
Amy, Fat Amy, or is it the other one?
Amy Schumer. Was it Amy Schumer? I don't know. There was. It's a spy movie. This lady's going to be a spy, and he's a pro spy.
And he's Jason Statham, but he's mocking himself.
Yeah.
Like I jumped out of
Parody.
5 planes and landed on a boat, and then from that boat, like he's
Yeah.
like
He's over exaggerated. I think Vin Diesel is the definition of no range, right? And then you've got Jason
the
Statham.
pacifier. He
Wait,
was still-
let's defend him for a minute,
Who?
okay? Because
Vin
he
Diesel.
done a movie where he spoke in like 15 languages.
You going on about Groot again? You've
Counts.
done this. You've done this last episode.
counts.
Oh, bro.
I am Groot.
For the money he made,
Email Groot.
te llamo Groot.
That means I love Groot.
Does it? Maybe. Yeah, so that's my top 5. Top 6.
You agreeing with that? Andoni, that list? You got anything to add?
What's your last one?
Matthew or Matt?
No,
Oh, they've got the
for
same
me
name.
it's Will Smith. That's the only difference.
Yeah.
So it's probably for me it's Leo.
DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Denzel.
Sorry, Denzel.
Will Smith, you said? So that's 3. Get
Will
out of the way.
Smith, De Niro.
And of course, I say hello to my little friend. Like you can't take away his
Okay.
acting.
Al
bro.
Pacino.
Al Pacino, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, Al
Okay.
Pacino's good as well.
He's up
He's-
there. Like,
he's definitely
the
up
guy.
there.
Bro, if you ever want to be like have
Rob-
a good
Rob-
night,
Robin Williams.
watch Heat. Just watch Heat again
Yeah.
as an adult. Again.
Harry Spears does it really well, doesn't he?
Yeah. Watch Heat, man.
That's a good movie. Yeah,
Wow.
they're stars, all of them, but you know, is
You
I don't
know
know.
who
They
else is
always
good?
give you a different feeling.
Fucking Home Alone guy. What's his name? The thief.
Joe Pesci.
Joe
Pesci, right?
Joe Pesci's
Yeah.
good.
So
yeah.
Joe Pesci, bro, like what a gangster! Like he
In
was
real
actually
life.
feared.
You know, I
From
He's
think
in
like-
the Goodfellas, isn't he?
I think he's the only
Everything.
guy.
Yeah.
He interviewed drug lord, South American drug lord. What's
Bro,
his
he
name? The
was-
richest guy.
Pablo.
Escobar.
Pablo Escobar,
I think Escobar. He was like, I want to
It's-
meet Joe
that's
Pesci.
because it's method acting. He became that guy.
He was such a big fan of Joe Pesci. He invited him to come and interview him.
He became that
Joe
crazy.
Pesci had a bit of a. You remember when Sinead O'Connor, the singer? You know Sinead O'Connor, yeah?
the Irish one.
Yeah. She renounced Christianity.
Yes.
And she went
And she-
Muslim.
she
and she
ripped
ripped the
the-
Pope, saying
the-
because
yeah.
the Catholic Church are basically pedos and blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
yeah, yeah.
Joe Pesci came out the following week. He was hosting SNL or whatever, and he was like, shit, this bro never came here, I smacked the shit out of her, giving all that, right? Defending all that.
Yeah.
So I don't know who comes off worse in
Yeah, but he's part of Hollywood.
What I was
at the
going to
end of the
say is
day.
that Joe Pesci, bruv, like, by the way, George Carlin says, you know who I pray to? Joe Pesci. Because he seems like he gets things done.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anyway, he was talking about religion. Anyway, and then you see him in Home Alone, bro. After all these years of being a gangster, you know, being a fucking...
Yeah, doing
And
comedy.
our generation
Well, that's
know
how
him.
we know him.
We know him as the Home Alone guy.
No, we don't know him
which
as
is
a bad
so
ass
sad.
gangster and
No, I
shit.
know him from Casino.
Yeah,
I
but
was-
bro, when you're a kid, like Casino, whatever. Now,
I never paid attention to the police guy. It was just the bad guy.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
main character was the kid.
Well,
you know,
yeah.
it was like, haha,
you
the
know
bad
who
guy.
else is really good?
It's Die Hard for kids, bro.
You know
It's
who
Die
else
Hard
is
for
really
kids.
good actor? But again, there's so many that you
Yeah.
can say about this.
I'm waiting for
It's-
someone
it's-
to mention a woman in this list, by
No,
the way.
forget
I
about
already
it.
thought about that, bro. I was gonna say Cameron Diaz for a joke, but I thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I thought let's not even. But
I'm sure there's you know,
There are good
Yeah.
female actresses. Not my favorite.
Meryl Streep,
yeah, Celine Dion.
Not my favorite.
Celine Dion. Yeah, very good actress, Celine Dion.
That can't be her accent.
Jennifer Lopez.
Well, she's Canadian.
Yeah. Well,
She actually is. She's got a movie now on Netflix.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's- yeah,
but she was
sucks.
also the cleaner back in the
The
day.
cleaner, the maid. Yeah,
The maid. Yeah. That's what I said, didn't it?
the cleaner, bro.
The cleaner, bro.
What
you
does
know?
the maid do?
But Home Alone
Not in
is
this movie,
a
she's
sick. Like he's so good at it, bro. Because imagine the switch. All these years being that guy,
Hmm.
being the gangster, and then you're fucking around with kids. Like, it's great that he can.
He had the
do
range.
that.
He
had
was so like he fell into
I
place.
mentioned it earlier, but we skipped it. Robbie Williams.
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams.
Robin
sorry.
Williams.
Robin
Yeah.
Williams was also a great
Wow,
actor.
man,
A
my
great
hair just stood up because Robin Williams was a great.
He was
comic.
He's in
generally,
my
man.
list.
But
In
bro,
my
So he's
top
on your
five.
top five,
Yeah.
yeah? I'd see that.
Yeah.
I'd put
Because
him
I've
there.
seen him do comedy. I've seen him do drama.
Bro, that dark comedy he did where his son killed himself. Did you see that?
oh, he was off his head there, bro, on drugs.
Bro, did you see that?
I'm not sure. I'm
That
trying to remember.
His son passed away in a very specific way with a belt around his neck while he was... Nope. You
Oh,
didn't
no.
see that.
I
Okay.
don't
You
know.
didn't see that. If you don't remember that scene, you didn't see the movie,
No.
bro. He found his son like that. Dead.
Nice.
That movie fucked me up.
I know some. Anyway, we're not going to get into that.
That movie fucked because it's Robin Williams and I
Yeah.
didn't know it was dark comedy, so I just put it on.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
in the first 10, 15 minutes, bro, that comes up.
I'll tell you who
And now
really-
you're too invested.
I tell you
What the
who's,
fuck just happened?
who's trying to create a new genre and it pisses me off.
Who?
Kevin Hart.
Oh.
Yeah,
He's
doing
like
his
being
own
like
thing.
his
He's
wife's
brand.
died and he's making jokes in between. It's very good. The moments are right
In the movie, you
in the
mean?
movie, yeah. But that he's throwing a joke. But stop it. Just stop. Just be Kevin. Be that guy, right?
But that's
He's trying to get away from that. He's
Yeah.
trying to be more dramatic
Yeah,
and
yeah.
serious.
You're
as an
5
actor.
foot. You can't.
listen.
Well,
I'm serious.
listen, he's got enough money to do what
But
the
then
fuck he
again,
wants.
so was Joe Pesci.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah, but he started
Tom
that way.
Cruise is tiny.
No, bro. No one's as short as Kevin. I
Yeah,
swear.
Okay, but Tom Cruise ain't the tallest guy.
He's
in the
over
bunch.
5'5". He's like 5'8", 5'9".
that's-
There's
Max.
a big difference, bro. This Kevin Hart is like a child.
Have you seen his workout videos recently?
No.
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 He's going hard in the gym,
Bro,
bro.
him and The Rock
He's
are-
going hard in the gym.
Him and The Rock are just... It's crazy, bro. It's like...
He looks up and-
he says to The Rock, so how high am I in centimeters? The Rock says, 33. But he
20.
he meant it.
The,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
best
yeah,
is when it's The Rock and Joshua in the ring and they just go to shake
I
hands.
was about to say that, and he
and
disappeared.
and he says it.
Yeah, yeah.
He says
Oh,
it.
wow.
Oh, I just disappeared.
Wow, I just disappeared from it.
He's like, I don't like what he's doing. You got to step on the foot. Pow, 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 pow.
Yeah.
Where you gonna go?
You're gonna
Where
teach
you gonna
Joshua
go?
how to box, motherfucker.
Joshua curls him, bro. He's like a Mars bar to him.
Well, he is. He's tiny. He's like up to his fucking. He's not even up to his
Bro,
nipples.
there's a
He's like-
picture. Please Google this. It's Kevin Hart, Shaq, and Yao Ming
Oh,
standing,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
standing together, right? Like even Shaq looks short next to Yao Ming, so you can imagine
What
Kevin
he
Hart.
looks like.
He looks like his shit. He looks like Yao Ming took a shit, bro.
Bet you the cameraman is like 10 meters away trying to fit them all
Really
in frame.
wide lens.
Yeah.
He's trying to like unbelievable, bro. It's such a funny picture,
Bro, it's
There's
like
a
seeing
light-
a human giraffe.
Yeah,
seen
there's a-
Yao
it's
Ming.
huge.
There's
Like
a-
he's ridiculously.
There's a live show, a late night show, and Kevin Hart walks in and just Shaq picks him up like a baby, like an actual baby, because he is a baby to him. He's like,
In one of the roasts, Shaq says someone says like, oh, like about Kevin Hart, like, oh, Shaq's dick or something.
yeah.
Never
It's one of the roasts.
Yeah, one of the. I think it's
Justin
Justin Bieber's one. Yeah, that's a
It's
good
like
roast.
Snoop
Actually,
looks like
that's a funny one.
Shaq's skeleton. He says, I was going to say something, I forgot.
Did you watch the movies I told you about the other day?
Which
I've had
movies?
No time
No.
for
So
movies.
he talked to me about The Big Short, how he enjoyed it,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously it being based on a true story.
I
right?
loved it, man. What a great movie.
So I said to him
About them fucking everyone.
Yeah.
basically.
It's
Yeah,
a great
fuck you,
movie, bro.
business.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
Great production, great directing, everything. But I told him, well, if you like true stories, here's a couple of my favorites, obviously military ones. One is Zero Dark 30, where how they killed Bin Laden.
Yeah.
And the other one is 13 Hours in Benghazi, or the Battle of Benghazi.
When I
Again,
watched the
true story.
interview, before I watched
Yeah.
the movie, I didn't get to the movie part because I watched the podcast. He kept mentioning Full Metal Jacket.
He loves that
He
movie.
loves
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was such a big movie.
Bro, it's one of their biggest military
Let me
movies.
try and find the
Like,
scene.
if I go now, because I do this regularly, top military movies,
gonna be
always
Saving
there.
Private
It's-
Ryan,
It's
number
always
one.
in there, Full
Yeah.
Metal Jacket. Because what it did well for the first time, I think, was the psychology of war. Not for the first time, but it really
focused on it more.
It really depicted the psychology of war.
But how?
Nice. Didn't
That's
know we
his
have
real
a,
fucking. That's not
That's
a
how
joke.
he sneezes.
That's for real.
Yeah, that's how he sneezes.
It's a genetic disease.
How do you know? His dad does the same, or what?
His mum,
Like,
his
his
mum.
mum. Okay.
Full Metal Jacket. It is not on Netflix anymore. It used to be because I
don't
watched
know.
it.
So we're just scrolling on our phones now.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's what we're doing.
But yeah, the 40-year-old virgin. What's his name?
What the main guy?
Yeah.
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell.
Love him.
Steve Carell's good.
Love. If you ever
They-
want to feel awkward,
Watch that. If you want to feel awkward, watch that drama
Watch
movie he
The
did with
Office.
Channing Tatum.
watch The Office where he makes
No,
her
no.
cry.
yeah.
That's a fucking weird
Yeah,
one.
I
That's
know
a
the
weird
one.
role for him.
Yeah,
one?
yeah. With Channing Tatum.
Where he's a wrestler, Channing Tatum. It's just based on a true story.
Oh, I
like he
don't want
kills
to.
them. He's like a psycho.
I don't want to.
But
No, you see, bro. Honestly,
Bro,
watch
watch
it just to be weirded out.
Watch The Office when he makes her
I've watched
cry.
all The Office. Yeah,
that's the first episode, bro. Come on. There's so much more
But
to The
that-
Office than
Bro,
this.
it got
the-
me though from the beginning. That's what got me. That scene got
Bro,
me. I was like, because of this scene, I'm gonna watch a lot more.
have you watched the English one?
Yes,
that was
one.
the better
The
one.
original
That
one.
was the
Yeah.
original one, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
the
Fuck off.
American one is the better one
Is the-
out of
yeah.
the two.
But
Yeah.
Ricky made it.
Of course,
It's his concept.
It's his
You know
whole
they're
thing,
coming
yeah.
back, right? New season.
What,
But
The
without
Office?
Steve Carell. Yeah. With
why not?
with
John Krasinski and-
with John Krasinski.
Why not,
But I
bro?
mean,
don't know,
no,
'cause he
it's
doesn't
not
wanna
why
get
not.
involved.
It's not why not.
He
I
doesn't
hate it
wanna
when
get
they do
involved.
shit like this.
They shouldn't remake it. They shouldn't do it again.
It's finished. You
It's
gave it
done.
a nice ending.
Yes.
It finished lovely.
Let it go.
I haven't
Let
seen
go.
all of it, so I don't
Let
know.
it go. No,
I'm,
it dragged on.
I'm watching Vikings at the moment, and you know this is a problem with Vikings and stuff like that. It's been so many years, right? Well, it's been 5-6 years since I watched the first episode, maybe more. So now I finished at 5, and I was waiting for 6 to come out. Season 6. Season 6 been out for 2 years now, and I never got around it. So now I can't remember fuck all.
Gotta watch it again.
So I'm on season 6 now, mid season, and I'm like,
You don't remember half of it.
I'm trying to remember the names again, and because every episode is so
There's a lot going on.
there's so much going on. The worst one by far is Game of Thrones. You can't just watch Game of Thrones from the beginning again. It's gonna take your lifetime, bro.
It's
It's
Seriously,
a very
they're-
enjoyable show, but like
They're
it's long.
fitting too much shit in.
Too
it's
many
long.
names,
Yeah,
bro. I
yeah,
just
yeah,
can't
yeah,
remember everyone, bro.
Bro, honestly, the first time I watched it, I had no fucking clue.
For a
like
long
season
time.
4, I didn't
Yeah,
know
for a long
who the
time.
fuck's House Tyrion and
See,
who's the
yeah,
Lannisters.
yeah.
I
See,
don't
I
remember.
didn't have that experience because I read the books.
I had to ask him because
I
he knew
knew
the books.
everyone.
Yeah, no,
I knew everyone.
I was because I was trying to follow the politics and
Yeah,
like
yeah, it's complicated.
It's very
And the
complicated.
series doesn't show you or explain to you everything that's going
No,
on. in
it
the
just
background.
it just
Yeah,
pops
you have
up
to
with
assume.
characters.
Yeah.
With us, I'm a Baratheon. I'm like, okay, who are you? Like,
Yeah.
I've not seen you before.
'Cause
Like,
the concept, how he done it in the book was great because you go to this one character, he's talking about stuff that's going on here right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you go here with a book. But
Right.
then you see how he sees it that way, but that's not actually what's happening.
Yeah,
But you
different
can
perspectives.
understand
Everything.
why he sees it that
Well,
way.
what's the book of?
Yeah.
You know,
a
and
book
then-
is basically a how-to of a fucking movie. It's
Well, it's a story.
It's the
Copy paste,
Yeah, yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
But that would have taken
Too
so
much.
long. And the
You can't,
series
you
didn't
can't.
even end in the books.
Oh, yeah,
They
yeah.
just finished it in the series.
That's where it went wrong, by the way.
Yes. Jon
Snow.
After the books, after they caught up with the books, yeah, and they just started taking initiative with it.
Yes.
It went to shit.
It went to shit.
The last season,
Bro,
made
you can't
no
build
sense.
up those fucking White Walkers for 8 seasons
And show us
and then
nothing.
just kill them in one episode. Over. They're done. No more problem.
bro, they had.
What are you like?
It's not just that they were showing us like symbols and signs,
Yes.
and like, and they explained none of it.
None of it.
It reminded me of Lost.
Lost
that
was like
season.
that as well.
You know which series?
You
I
know,
used
you
to
know, you
love?
know why Lost was like that, right? Because when they started it, they didn't expect to get more, like more
For it to be
seasons. Yeah, they didn't
successful.
expect it to be renewed. So they had no clue from the start where they were going.
Yeah,
with
but
it.
it's who's the director? Abrams.
J.J. Abrams.
J.J.
yeah.
Abrams. He's the one that fucked Star Wars. So fuck that guy. I
Okay.
hate that guy. Bro, he done the new Star Wars. He ruined the franchise. Fuck that guy.
So let's.
I'm more of a Star Trek
Oh
fan
my
anyway.
God, bro! How old are you, bro? You
I
should
like
go
Star
sit with my
Trek.
dad on a Sunday. Like, but when we
The
were
newest
kids,
Star Trek.
my dad was like,
I like them.
"Ooh," and I'm like, "What the? Is that the one with the puppets, bro?"
No.
No, Star Trek.
There's an old one with
No,
puppets. They look like
Spock.
puppets.
Yeah, live long and prosper. That's Star Trek.
All right, I thought this is Nanu Nanu to me.
No.
Do you remember Nanu Nanu? It was.
That's not what it is though. It's live long and prosper. Teletubbies.
The actor that we were talking about that died.
The actor that we're talking about that died. Oh, Robbie Williams. Yeah,
he
the
played
alien.
Nanu Nanu.
What's Nanu Nanu?
He
It
done
was
the
a series.
series when before he got big. This is how he like.
Yeah. Like, he was kind of an alien.
Mork and Mindy. No.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Mork and
Remember
Mindy.
that series with
I
those
think.
bald guys with the fucking cone heads?
It's saying
was
something to me.
that?
I don't know. There was some weird shit on TV.
Yeah, bro.
There's a lot of weird shit.
He comes
There's
from
still
a
lot of
different
weird shit.
part. That's why he doesn't know this.
I
Yeah,
didn't
this
watch
is- this is English
series.
shit.
Nah,
No, this is
I
English
watched
shit.
movies, not series.
So wait. Because with movies, I don't know, man. It's but with series, right?
Yeah.
Breaking Bad. Give me from 1 to 10.
How good it is.
How much you enjoyed it, not how good it is. How much you liked it.
8.
8.
Me
Eight's
too,
a
I'm
good
up
number.
there too. I'm up there. Even though it drags, if you just stay there, there's a point. It's really good.
You got to stick through his evolution.
You have to.
He pisses
Because
you
he
off
become-
sometimes, though,
of course.
man.
No,
As a
yeah,
character, he
bro.
No.
pisses
There's
you
one
off
person that
sometimes.
pisses you
His
off.
wife, yeah,
of
that's
course,
all
what
right,
a
bro.
bitch.
What
All right,
Just kill her.
all right, Skylar.
That's not by mistake. Game of Thrones.
4.
4.
Yeah.
Really? Bro, you watched all of it.
Listen,
I had to.
I'm going to go on an average, okay? Because it's the first 5-6 seasons are brilliant, okay?
I wouldn't say brilliant.
Well,
Maybe the
very
first
good.
2.
The first 2, really?
Yeah.
One of my favorite scenes was
I'm going to give it like a 7.
when the big bitch,
The big bitch.
Brianne.
Brianna, fought the hound dog.
Yeah.
The hound.
And she
Oh,
won.
the hound dog.
Bro, sorry.
The hound dog. Get that motherfucking hound dog,
But yeah, bro.
She's a
What a
beast.
fight.
Yeah.
Woo! Bro, you know what? Actually, my Facebook, anyway, I was scrolling yesterday and I saw a female beat the shit out of a male, but it was actually fair.
Oh, yeah?
Fair fight.
Like,
It was like one of these ones.
he was
like the hound.
struggling.
The big
The
girl.
guy was struggling. She was big, bro. She weren't supposed to be a female. Like, she was throwing arms, bro. Like,
She went boxing.
no.
She
I'm
learned.
talking about street fights.
She's
fights.
been in street fights.
Hood fights.
That's
bro.
how she
She
knows.
had short hair. She knew what she was doing.
Yeah, like 6 brothers.
He didn't.
No.
She
that's
grabbed
the
him from the hair, went chick on him. She pounded the shit out of him, bruv. Do you know how desperate a man looks when his legs are in the air and a female's on top? It was so funny to me. But anyway, so Breaking Bad's an 8. Game of Thrones to you, Chris.
6.5, 7.
Yeah, I'm about there. I'm about 6, 7. Maybe not 7. 7's like too close to 8, and 8 is like.
Listen, few
Real
seasons. I'm trying to like balance it because it
Yeah.
starts off really good, ends terribly. Like
Have you guys ever watched Entourage?
I have.
I haven't.
That's a fun series to watch.
You need
Chris.
to watch
Is it?
Entourage.
It's quite
my
fun.
brother.
What's it about?
Especially
It's
with
about-
what you're doing right now.
It's about
Trust
a
me.
guy. He's an actor. All right. And it's his entourage, and it's the shit they
And
get
they
up
watch
to.
his evolution.
He's trying to
You're
get
gonna love
big.
it.
He's trying to get
gonna
into
love
big
it.
movie series. I don't remember their names, but I'm sure you recognize a few faces when you see.
It's one of those that it was made in the 2005.
It was a good
times.
series. Well, I remember enjoying it when I
It's
watched it.
basically the evolution of a guy just making his
And his entourage, all of them, like
great,
stepping
bro.
it up in the world.
looking out for his buddies. It's like I don't want to say the controversial name, but that's what they're doing. They live in.
All right.
It's a really good series, man.
It's all right.
You can learn a lot from it too. Anyway, so yeah, Entourage was good. Another one was I'm not gonna say the basics like Big Bang and all of that because those
No.
are just like casual.
No, they're sitcoms.
They're
sitcoms is
their
in.
background.
Yeah,
They're funny.
Their background fucking.
they're sitcoms.
I'm still playing them.
It's like back in the day having the radio on.
Yeah,
That's kind
yeah.
of what it is with Friends and How I Met Your Mother and that.
They're
that
your
shit.
safety series.
Yeah, they are. Vikings.
Nah,
I
never
enjoyed
got into
Vikings.
it.
I liked it
Never
a
got
lot.
You never got into it. I love Vikings.
I
I
like-
named
tried.
my dog after Vikings.
I tried.
bro, like,
I tried, but
Really?
yeah, it wasn't for me. I don't know.
it does drag, bro. This is the problem with series.
It doesn't drag for me. It doesn't because it's part of it.
You know
it's
what
the
it is, bro?
stories, the politics.
I'm sorry if anyone,
It's not-
But when Ragnar dies, that's when you got to stay on the series. You're like, fuck.
Bjorn. Thank God for Bjorn.
Well, I haven't watched everything yet, so.
But I'm saying he
is Ragnar, and
he
he's better.
steps into his shoes.
he's
You know, like
he overpowers Ragnar too.
he's good.
I mean,
Bjorn.
in glory.
yeah. But Bjorn.
But anyway, what else we got? What else is out there series wise?
fucking
I see.
loads,
I'm not
bro.
the biggest series guy because when I was a kid, none of the series ended in a good way.
No.
not just in a good story.
And
They
plus-
just fucked it.
I'm gonna say this
so I
again.
lost faith in series,
Right.
bro.
I was an idiot to watch Spartacus, and I think I've said this before. And Spartacus was great in season 1, right?
Yeah.
Season 2, they changed the actor. Whatever, the guy died. I get it. All right.
Is that what happened to him?
Yeah, he actually died. Bro.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like he had a heart attack underwater,
Shit.
scuba
Damn.
diving or whatever. And the actor was so cut out for the role.
Yeah, it
bro.
was good.
The second guy, his acting is great, but he doesn't look the part.
No.
He just doesn't look the part. He's got the other guy was a lot more what you think he what you
Spartacus
imagine.
would be.
Yeah, Spartacus.
Yeah, it fits it.
Anyway,
It's
so I'm
like-
following through. Bro, I'm going nuts at this point, yeah? Because Crixus was my favorite guy. And he gets raped by a kid and his head chopped off. And I'm like, I'm losing my mind. So I'm like, this is definitely going to end well. If Crixus is dead, that's the worst that can happen. That's what I'm... And then, bro, they're fighting. Imagine now, 10 seasons, they're just years. They're fighting, going through all these Romans and this, and they're going through chaos, and they always pull through, right? And at the end, bro, this is the final scene, that at the top of the hill, they've killed everyone, apparently.
Almost.
And Spartacus stands on the top of the hill, and there's 10,000 Roman soldiers just throwing spears at him, and he just dies. End of the series.
But bro, it's not
No!
it's not a spoiler. It's Spartacus. It's about the slave
He literally
warrior that
done nothing. He killed 1%.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. It's like standing up to tyranny.
It's not. He didn't do anything.
He did a lot. He inspired people.
I know,
That's
bro.
it.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
But that's why you read the book. If you're gonna watch the movie,
There's no book. This is history,
If you're
Spartacus.
gonna, I know,
this
but
is
if
the
you're gonna watch
story.
the series,
Real. Yeah.
you know. Anyway, so yeah, Spartacus was up there for me until that.
Nah, it's
A lot of blood and bone. That's what it's called, blood and bone. Blood and
Listen, there-
sand.
there-
sorry,
there's a lot
blood
of-
and bone is with Michael J. White.
Yeah.
There's a lot of series that are they start off the first 1 or 2 seasons are great and then it goes to shit.
yeah.
Fuck it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I lost faith in
The
series.
two most classic ones are Lost.
Yes.
First 2 seasons of Lost was
I
fucking
used
awesome.
to
You were
watch
so intrigued.
Walking
Yeah?
Dead. Really, like
I
a lot.
Never
watched
did Walking
most
Dead.
of Walking
Yeah,
Dead.
it was alright.
It was alright.
It kept me going, but I was a lot younger. I was like 23.
Until
so I don't
they
know now.
killed off Carl, the
I
kid.
don't know what happened. Do you remember Prison Break? That got complicated.
That was going to be my
I
second one.
finished that.
Only the first season for me.
Me too.
After that, it was like,
was- oh,
you're out of prison.
we're doing it again.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
What is this?
I was at the point where he was figuring out his tattoos were the map.
Yeah, that was
where
season 1.
That's where I'm
Season
at.
one.
That's the best season.
Okay.
The actual Prison Break.
The Bold and
okay?
the Beautiful?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What?
The
You
Bold
wouldn't
and the
know
Beautiful.
this shit. No, you wouldn't know this shit.
Days of Our Lives.
He won't know this
Days
shit.
My
It's
mum
that-
used to do
it's
Days
that,
of Our Lives.
Yeah, but that's what Bold and the Beautiful is. It's
Oh,
that
it's the equivalent.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's that
fuck
shit.
that.
My mum used
One of
to
the other
watch-
ones.
Eric.
Nah,
I don't even
fuck
remember
that.
his name.
I don't remember the
My
names.
mum
Thank
used to
God.
wa-
My mum and sisters used to watch this shit as well.
My mum still watches. I told you.
Oh, is it EastEnders?
EastEnders.
She watches it twice a day.
But it's still going, isn't it?
3
Bro,
o'clock
it's been
one,
like, what,
which is-
50 years or some shit.
Yeah.
It's going to go forever.
She watches the 3 o'clock one, which is the one 20 years ago, and then she watches the normal one of today, which is at 7 o'clock.
There you go. There you go.
Well,
Yes.
she's stay-at-home grandmother. Would you expect her to?
Fair
do?
enough.
It's a lot of binging there if you ever
No,
want to
bro,
start from the start.
My mum has seen everything, every series on Netflix, even don't matter what category it is. She's watched it.
See, my
She's
mum
watched
my mum
everything.
starts watching shit and she stops. My missus does the same. She'll start watching something and then she's like, oh, no, I
My
don't
mum's
like
like
it.
a 4-year-old.
I'm like, no, if we've committed so far 15, 20 minutes in it, stick it out. Okay? Because you might get better. Why the fuck have we watched 20 minutes of this? So I don't want, it's a wasted time.
You should see-
I want to know how it ends now.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
if it's shit.
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
to know where they're going with it because maybe there's a great twist at the
Yeah,
end.
no,
Who
my
knows?
mum's like a 4-year-old. She needs her tablet in front of her bed when she's sleeping with her headphones on and she watches series all night. You should see the difference between my mum and my dad has zero memory and my mum remembers everything. So you should see them watching a movie they've seen in the past.
I don't
My
know.
dad's like-
It's a new movie.
What? Who's that?
Wait, did you
And
watch
she
this before?
gets aggressive with him. You told me who it was, and now you don't even know.
Yeah, I forgot.
I got other shit
I
on my
received
mind.
new
I
information.
had life in between.
I received new
You were here.
information.
Can't retain this pointless information.
Exactly, yeah. So, all right, let's go back to film since
Yeah.
series is not for Chris.
I don't. Yeah, I gave up on series. And come on, there's other than maybe Breaking Bad, you can't point me to a series where the ending is better than the beginning. You can't. You can't do it. You can't. No one can.
Even Friends.
Because logistically,
Friends is shit.
logistically, if you make a movie, you know, 2.5
the
hours, I'm gonna shoot 4, and I'm gonna put them in, edit, done.
Yeah.
With a series, you're like, okay, here's season 1, but there's a chance I might go to season 7. And what the fuck is happening in between?
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
You
Well,
only
yeah,
thought
that-
of season 1 and 2. So by the time season 7 comes, you're
That-
like,
and that's where you see they making shit up.
Yeah.
You can see they
you can
just
tell.
That was the whole in Friends, Ross and Joey. Joey and Rachel.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They didn't know where they were going with that.
Pointless storyline. There was no need for it at all.
And then it just deleted.
They should have
it never
just-
existed.
This
if,
would have
if,
been-
it, if it wasn't for Paul Rudd, Phoebe should have ended with
Well,
Joey.
I think everyone agrees with that.
Yeah.
They should have ended up together. Monica
They were perfect for
and
each other.
Chandler should have had kids.
Yep.
And Rachel and Ross should have married.
Yeah, why
That
did
would
you
have
do
been
that
the-
to Monica, man?
That would have been the perfect
Why did you
ending.
do that to Monica? You know what I mean?
Listen,
And
it-
Which,
in the
which is so
series,
funny because she's
they-
pregnant at the end.
Listen, I think they
In
just
real
wanted
life.
to depict different sides of
The
women.
world,
Yeah, because like Phoebe, she done IVF basically. Yeah,
For her brother.
to get pregnant.
Yeah.
Brother's kids.
Rachel, natural. Yeah,
Yeah.
and adoption with Monica. So they're like, I think they're just trying to spread it out
I guess so. Yeah.
because they didn't have any black people on the show. Apparently, and that was a big deal.
They did.
Yeah.
They had Charlie.
Yeah.
And they had another few. The professors.
They-
one of
they-
the
I know.
professors.
But this is what the
Main
internet's going on
characters.
about, right?
Yeah.
Which you could argue the same about. They were Fresh Prince of Bel Air, where the white people in it.
There's no.
You know,
white-
like shut the
there's
fuck up,
almost
man.
no
Why
white-
are you taking it to race?
Only
Just
the
enjoy
police
it for
guy
what
was
it is.
white.
Yeah. On purpose.
Yeah, on purpose,
On purpose.
So
On purple.
I hate
And
those
fair
sort
enough.
of arguments online.
And fair enough at the end of the day. Yeah, so movies. I like some older
Paul
movies,
Rudd
new
is up
movies.
there, too.
I like Paul Rudd.
Comedy-wise.
He's amazing. Wanderlust.
Wanderlust.
Amazing with
Just,
Paul Rudd.
just watch that scene, the puts my dick in scene. Just
Puts my
just
dick
put on
in.
YouTube, Paul Rudd mirror
Mirror.
scene.
I want to know how long that took.
Oh,
I bet
hours.
you it took 10 minutes.
Nope.
I bet he sat there in front and he just went and they were like, that's it, don't do
No,
anything
bruv.
more.
You're
6
telling me he
hours.
could have done that without laughing every single time.
Or someone else laughing.
Yes, I think he's so screwed in his head that he can be that funny. He can hold it. He's going to sit
Bro,
there and be like,
it's
all right,
like in Anchorman. They have he says shit like that in that sort of
But
film.
he breaks.
Random, exactly.
When you watch the bloopers, he breaks. He
Because
breaks.
how can you not?
Yeah.
tell me
it's
that
too
doesn't feel
funny.
like a cock.
It breaks. So,
Imagine being in a fucking scene, bro, with all these like improv
no.
geniuses.
Will
This is-
Ferrell's the genius. innit?
This is the
So
scene.
random.
Okay, this is the scene. It's Paul Rudd on the sink.
Yep.
Mirror.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? Wait.
No one
wait.
else, sir.
No. Wait. 180 degrees behind him.
It's people.
There is about
A whole
35 to 70 people, bro.
and he has to do that.
Think about the numbers a
You know
second.
what,
bro.
And
You
everyone's
know-
just staring at you,
You know
and
what?
it's
It's
all quiet.
so natural though when someone walks in. He was like, "Oh, hi, mate!" Like the switch. He's
Yeah.
so good
He's
at
like,
it.
"Oh, no."
Just
Oh,
like
hi.
he's in full in like crazy mode. I'm gonna put smudgy. It's all right, bro.
So you can't tell me he's doing that, and one of the cameramen just got. And one guy goes, everyone
It
goes.
must
Yep.
have taken
You know what
Someone
I mean?
has to break.
Someone's gonna break, and that's it. Everyone starts to laugh.
You know who's the fat guy with a hitch?
What?
Kings of Queens.
He's good as well.
Yeah.
You know where he's. You know in Hitch, right?
Right,
where
here
he's
comes the boom guy.
Here comes
yeah,
the boom.
yeah, yeah.
You know where he's in Hitch, right? And he's in the
Yeah.
toilet and he's and he's like trying to decide. Sorry, he's trying to like get dedicated and hype himself up, and he
Breaks the
sink.
fucking sink
He's like, "Come on!" Oh,
all over him.
he's just so.
And the
When he
dancing.
goes,
dancing.
when he
dancing's
goes to
great.
confront his boss, he's
He's like, you know what? I quit.
And then he's getting his inhaler.
and he didn't say anything. The other guy.
No.
And Hitch was like, "You quit? That's not what I told you to do." Great
Just took
movie.
it to the next level.
He's a good. But again, he's kind of the same character in every
Yeah, he
everything.
is,
You know, he's
But
always
Kings of
this.
Queens is his best
you
thing,
know?
I think.
Listen, it's what they do, innit? It's
Yeah.
their character. It works well for them. They
Yeah.
know it
Have you
works.
watched that serious
Serious. So
Serious.
serious movie with
With?
what's his name? One of the most paid actors in the world.
Robert Downey Jr.
No, comedian. His dad was a devil. His mum was a
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
Adam
Yeah, thank you.
Little Nicky.
Yeah, not that one. Have you watched the new one where he's serious?
Oh,
The diamond one or the basketball one?
I don't know. Is there two?
Yep,
Yeah.
they're both
Are they
very
good?
good.
Yeah.
Both
Yeah,
very good.
both.
I
very
haven't
good.
watched them. I didn't think that he's.
I was going to
serious
mention
guy.
it
No, he
earlier
could
when
do
you
it.
were talking about Jim Carrey and they're having one role and all this shit
Yeah,
that we were saying. I was thinking Adam Sandler, but I was thinking,
Is it because he's older
recently,
now?
yeah.
Because he's older, he's trying to.
But he's got it, you know. He can.
Yeah.
He can.
No,
It suits him. I think
Okay.
it's good.
No, Adam Sandler.
I never.
He did the comedies to make the money.
Of course,
I'm-
and he
that's
still
it.
does
I'm
to
not
make
gonna
money.
say, of course.
That's
I
what
honestly
was it
don't
Happy
like-
Madison Productions? That's,
Yes.
and
I
that's why he always has the same people because
Yes.
they're all in the
Yeah.
same.
You can do it.
Keep the money.
You know
with your
what?
mates,
I
your
honestly
entourage.
don't think.
Yeah. That.
Yeah. Jewish. Stick together, innit?
Huh? Yeah. What? Who
But
said that?
I never. Fucking hell. But I never liked his comedy.
Nah, it's
Some of it.
It's too much in your face.
It's
too
so
much.
You can't.
Childish.
It's childish.
It's
comedy.
childish.
They were great when we were children.
Yes.
Exactly.
When
Now,
we were watching them.
Yeah,
now
yeah.
you can't go back and watch them and be like, oh yeah.
I guess
it
that's
holds
like
up.
Ace Ventura. Like,
Yeah.
he's just.
Yeah, but you still laugh now.
I love Ace Ventura, bro.
Doesn't matter how you could be 60 watching that shit, and he's, you know,
Bro.
when he talks out his ass,
Bro,
you
I-
still laugh.
Bro, I based my personality on Ace Ventura when I was growing up. I wanted to be him. I used to walk like
I
him.
wanted to be Fresh Prince.
Talk like him. Well, who doesn't want to be Fresh Prince, bro?
I was.
I wanted to be Mark Wahlberg from The Shooter.
Whoa.
Fucking
So,
sniper.
an assassin.
Yes. That's
So
who
you
I
heard
was.
it when kid,
That's who
when,
I wanted
when Chris
to be.
was a kid, he wanted to be an assassin.
I also wanted to be Jackie Chan.
I was between Black Hawk Down and Shooter. I wanted to be one of those guys.
Wow.
Like, fuck that shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
I watched The Marine recently with John Cena. He made it in 2008. I watched it before and I watched it again now. You know what? He's a good actor. You can't say
He's a
shit.
very good actor, John Cena.
He's in my favorite fucking DC series.
We mentioned this before and we forgot this name of the
Suicide
series
Squad.
before.
No.
The same character.
Same
So
character.
that character, of John
Peacemaker.
Cena,
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker, they made a series
Bro.
about that
Bro.
character.
Please,
It's really
please
good.
watch
It's
it.
really funny.
Okay.
It's really fucking
It's
funny.
really funny. It's
He's
not
played-
about, yeah.
He's done well, hasn't he?
He's
As
done
an
really
actor.
well. But it's not just... Listen, I love the guy. I love the guy. Not just as an... He's a great person.
Plus
He's
he
a
can
great
spit.
person, bruv.
He can spit. And you know what? There was all the, like the Big Show said because the
We
big
said this in the last episode.
Yeah, like his strength is real. Like he's
yeah.
a real.
You can see it though.
No, you can see with many, but he's the real deal.
He's solid. Yeah.
He's solid,
Solid
bro.
as fuck.
That's genes.
No, he's good. John Cena's a good guy.
He's very good. I like
at
John
the end of the
Cena.
day. And recent movies I watched. I mean, what did you guys watch recently?
Well, The
Movie
Beekeeper. I've
was-
said this before.
Yeah.
I
I
love
watched
that.
it. It was good. It was
What
alright.
else was it? What was that?
Was there any
watching-
movie that made me like?
I haven't watched any recent movie. Just
A mate of mine
chick
keeps
flicks
telling
and
me
stuff.
to watch
Oblivion with Tom Cruise?
No. Obliterated.
Obliterated.
Obliterated. I think it's on Netflix. It's
Don't know.
Obliterated.
Obliterated. Something like that. I've saved it.
Is it got to do with bombs? Or?
Yeah, it's an action.
Okay.
Watch.
Apparently it's really good.
If you want to watch that, watch The Hurt Locker. I don't know
Yeah,
if you
that's a
watched
good
that.
film.
Okay.
Yeah,
With
with Hawkeye.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a bomb diffuser guy
Oh, right.
in Afghanistan or Iraq, bro. And it's a true. I don't
Well,
know if
when
it's
I
a
was a
true
kid,
story,
one of
but
my
yeah.
I'm sure there are true,
movies.
Yeah,
true
yeah,
stories like that.
One of my favorite movies was The Punisher.
He was
Oh,
good.
bro,
It was
that's-
good for its time. The
That
Punisher.
scene with the Russian guy, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. I thought,
That fight,
That fight, man.
was next level.
yeah.
It,
You know
it
what
looked
else
so
was-
painful, that fight, bro.
I'm
Honestly.
trying to picture
The Punisher, the old movie with John Travolta as the bad guy.
Yeah.
I think John Travolta was the bad guy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Maybe I'm talking
I think
shit.
that's in the new one.
I don't know. I really don't know.
You
Anyway, it was a good movie for its time.
You don't know the
want to go
Punisher,
into that time and action movies and John Travolta
cool. Movie.
and Nick Cage face off?
Oh, Nick Cage, man.
Nick Cage.
Nick Cage.
You gotta love Nick Cage.
You gotta love or hate him.
You gotta
One of
love
the
Nick
two.
Cage. I'm not giving
Bro.
you the option.
Nick
You
Cage.
have to love Nick Cage.
You know he
What
was shooting a movie in
psycho.
Cyprus.
It's
Yeah.
great.
Chris, you meant the one in 1997, bruv.
Yeah, the old one.
No, there's one in 2004. That's the one I'm talking about with this guy.
Ah.
This is my favorite one, bro.
See, I know the series, the
The
Punisher.
newer series.
Bro,
yeah.
you need to watch
With
this movie. It's
Castle.
one of my
I've seen this movie.
most watched movies. It's, you know which is the movie I watched the most? Is
What?
obviously the ones you've had on tape or DVD. It was Ace Ventura and Too Fast, Too Furious. And Bike Boys. It was racing with bikes. Can't remember one of those. I had these, and just every time we were bored, we just
Put these on.
yeah, man.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah, Too Fast, Too Furious. That was the one I had on DVD. Number two.
Back when it was a good movie.
It was.
But you know, now the
Before the
series
space
is
stuff.
absolute
Family.
family.
But hey, we didn't say about the best movies, bro.
What?
Bro, like Armageddon and
No, it's
They're not the best
to you
movies.
Is they one of the
They're terrible
best, but to
movies.
me, it's just another movie.
If
I'm
you
getting.
sit back and watch it now and remove the nostalgia from it, you'll be like, bro, this is pretty shit, actually. Like,
It's-
all right, I'll give you a massive plot hole in it. A massive plot hole.
I know, I saw
No, tell
it.
me what.
The fucking explosion.
No, forget all this. Just in the story. I'm not talking effects. I'm not talking about anything else. Okay? What would be easier to do? Okay? Find the best miners, drillers on earth, yeah? And teach them how to be astronauts in like, what, a month or some shit? A couple months?
Yeah.
It wasn't years, few months, yeah? So to teach them everything fundamental about space travel.
Or to teach astronauts
How to
be-
land on a meteorite, a moving meteorite, and drill on it in these conditions, okay? What would be easier, to teach them that, or to grab some astronauts and teach them how to drill? Okay?
I guess we'll never know.
I mean, come on, man. Come on, man.
What they're
look.
trying to point out is that these drilling men are men of men. And astronauts can't
exactly.
be
They're
that.
blue
Bro,
collar people.
isn't it-
that
isn't
was
it-
the point of the movie.
Isn't it a Michael Bay movie?
Yeah, but
Okay.
yeah, but
it's just explosions and shit. That's
but
what the movie is.
All right, Interstellar.
Interstellar
Brilliant
is good.
fucking movie.
Interstellar is
Brilliant
good.
movie. I have nothing bad to say about Interstellar.
Nothing bad.
Nothing.
Nothing bad.
It was
Not
a bit.
single
It was a
thing.
bit. For me, it's a bit.
What, long?
No, I hate movies where I have to
Focus.
like the whole movie. You can't miss a bit because you've lost it.
But that's the best movie.
I
Yeah.
know. I know.
That keeps you, yeah. But the movies that keep you like that you look at the time and be like, shit, it's been like 2.5 hours and I've just been staring at this.
You know that
Great.
feeling you get the first time, and then you try and explain, like with Avatar. when he's flying in the cliff and this and that. It's what a movie, bro. Like,
Have you watched the second one? Yeah.
no,
I haven't.
The Way of the Water.
I haven't.
It's not bad.
Avatar never.
It's
It was a
not
great
bad.
visually movie, but never did it for me as a wow.
I think
what
it's
a
the only movie
This-
that you should watch in 3D and only.
This one is quite cool because it's water, right? It's all that shit.
It's same movie, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Thank you. So,
Yeah.
But I mean, they will all be the same movies.
no, they're not all the same movies. That's why some movies make it out. Interstellar wasn't the same movie as
No,
every
but
other space
make a
movie.
second Interstellar and tell me how that's gonna go.
Oh,
Continue.
don't
it.
make a second.
No, no,
Interstellar.
yeah, that's
the
what I'm
trick.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
The trick. Don't
what-
make a second
Exactly.
Interstellar.
But
you
they-
know? That's how you do it.
I mean, the way it ends,
Interstellar.
they could technically, if
of
they wanted
course,
to continue it.
whenever they want to. Just
Yeah.
like with Leo DiCaprio when they go in the dreams.
Oh, the
That was
Inception.
a great movie.
Inception.
You can easily do another one with the ending of that one, but you shouldn't leave it at the cliffhanger. What the fuck happened?
That was a great
you know?
movie.
And in a good way.
That's one of
Yeah.
his best movies. Shutter Island as well.
Shutter Island. Yeah,
That's a
I
great
grew up
film.
with Shutter Island on DVD. I had Tears of the Sun on tape with Bruce Willis, Military. That was one of my always every weekend watch that.
You know who we didn't mention, by the way, as a great actor?
Who?
And let me just remember his name. Continue.
Let me interrupt to tell you I got to think about someone.
Told you about Gangs of New York. Saving Private Ryan was on tape or DVD, one of the two.
By the way,
Do
before
you
it
know-
wasn't Sean Connery, I
you-
wanted to say Marlon Brandon.
Marlon Brando.
He's one of the best actors in the
he
world.
used to be.
That's what I meant, not
Up
Sean,
there.
not Sean Connery.
In Saving Private Ryan, did you know they went through boot camp, right?
Mel
They-
Gibson. Sorry.
Mel Gibson.
They went through boot camp, all the crew, except Matt Damon, right? Except Matt Damon.
Why?
Because
he was ready.
no, because they wanted the rest of them to genuinely like be pissed off and
With
hate
him.
him, because that's how the dynamic
that
was.
was the vibe.
Because we're risking our lives to come
suffering
and
for
save
you.
one fucking guy.
Right.
You know,
right,
like we
right,
go
right.
through all this shit to
What's
come and
the
get
other
you
one
out.
with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon when they're the kids?
With
and-
Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Goodwill Hunting.
Good Will Hunting.
What a film. I
Yeah,
watched
yeah,
it
yeah,
recently again. It don't matter how much you watch it. That scene in the bar where he just demolishes the other guy.
Yeah.
It's so satisfying because it's the purity of, I will beat you up, but first I will embarrass you with my brain. Like, that's what I love about it. He didn't have to beat him.
No,
The best scene.
I
He just
like,
he completed. It's what shows you brain over brawn, right? Even though he could hit him, he just used his brain to just.
No, I like that, but basically when he's speaking to Matt Damon on the bench outside, when he's telling him like, you think you've lived, you think you know everything.
You don't know nothing.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Where
scene.
you see Matt Damon's true acting range is when Robin Williams.
When he's telling him the story.
No, when Robin Williams is like, it's okay.
When
And
he-
he makes him
when he
cry.
cries.
When
Yeah,
he makes
yeah,
him
yeah,
cry
yeah.
there and he makes him hug him.
Yeah.
That is the range
Because-
of Matt Damon, bro.
Because he like
you know, that felt real.
he
did.
because he
did
made
for
you
real.
believe that I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't cuddle. I can't.
Yeah, like he's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
fighting.
And
he's really
and when
holding
he
it.
switches, like, oh my, he's switching. Yeah. Everyone's like, everyone can breathe.
Yeah.
You know.
And I think we'll end it on that. That's been more or less an hour. Thank you
Yeah,
for
yeah.
being here. Don't
Lovely.
forget to like, subscribe, comment, do all this shebangs. And we'll see you next
Link.
week.
There's a link to our
Hopefully.
OnlyFans. I'll let you know.
There you go. He does OnlyFans with Anthony.
Whoa.
Oh, come on. You're ruined, bro.
I'm the videographer.
Oh, why would you brag about that?
I don't know. I'm trying. I thought we were embracing the.
And I'm the
perversion.
editor. Nah,
Yes.
let's just close
That's
it.
worse. Gotta go through all of it.
Yeah, I gotta watch it multiple times.
See you later.